Alrighty, introductions are in order. This is my new baby. It is a petronoculas murinus, or the orange baboon tarantula, OBT, orange bitey thing. He is a dark form from Kigoma. I just picked him up today. This is the enclosure the breeder was keeping him. There he is. And this is my first time getting a good look at him since I've gotten him home. He is going to be rehomed into the container below him that I just got finished making. And it's all homemade. Kind of proud of it for a first time doing something like that. But that's him. Now I'm going to get his enclosure set up. So what I got to put in there is some soil mixed in with some cocoa husk and a little bit of orchid moss. So this is, the container's under here. There you go. I made it all, lid and everything. It's got some vent holes in it. It's got these nifty little hinges that I came up with some parts from my misting system, where I just go like this, and you can swing this open. Bam! It's got a little hinge. So first things first, we gotta get the substrate in here for him. So we're just gonna lay this in nice and thick. I just made sure it was nice and moist before I did this. So it's all been mixed up and good to go. Throw that in there. And I think I made enough of it up to cover this whole thing. We shall see though. This is only going to be his temporary enclosure until he gets a little bit bigger and needs a full-size one. But for now, it'll offer me plenty of space to give him plenty of space for hides and areas to make him, give him space for some web attachment points, so we can get going building some new webs. He'll also get his first meal tonight, or I'll try and feed him tonight. I don't know if he's going to eat. The breeder said he was due for it today, so we'll see how it goes. He may or may not be hungry because of all the stress of getting moved around and driven from point A to point B and getting moved into a new home and everything. Alright, after I get this loaded up, I'm going to take you off this little mount here and show you more what this little booger of a thing looks like in here. That should be good. And I got some leftovers. Alright, let's hit pause on this bad banana. Desk is a bit messy tonight, but this is the enclosure. It was actually a bin I bought from an acrylic bin I bought from Walmart. It came in a set for a couple of bucks. I had some spare pieces of acrylic there. Another one on the other side to cover up the other handle. It's got some holes drilled in it. And a little bit of screening there. I could have done a better job, but it was custom by Crunch, I guess you could say, for that. Alright, decorations on this one are a little bit scarce. I'm kind of running low. We got this little seed pod doodle hickey here. Then I'm going to put in one corner probably in the back. Something like that. Throw a little substrate in there. Kind of give him a pre-made hide a little bit. Nice and easy for him to run into and get away from if he feels like it. And then we got what's left of a cork around here. I'll put that. Good thing this thing is see-through, huh? I'll put this, something like that in the back corner. Ba-bam. And then we got, I'm just gonna lean that in there, I guess. And maybe lean another one of these. Something like that. Something like that, I guess. Sounds good to me. That'll be that. I'm gonna go put you down, be right. Okay, I'm back. So I've got some moss here. We're gonna place a little bit of this in here. right down there. And the reason why I want the moss in there is just to help retain some moisture for him. He is from Brazil, so the moisture won't be a bad thing for him. He is technically a bit more on the arboreal side, but being that he is young, and this enclosure really wasn't originally going to be for him. You got to pardon the mess on the desk. Bad time for this. Put some magnolia leaves in here. You can hide under them. Whatever he feels like doing. Make him a little bit happier. Then I'm also going to grab some forest floor, which is kind of like a bark type material. And just put a handful of that in here as well. Maybe 2 handfuls, we'll see. Just to add a little bit of different textures in there. And it'll also help cover some of that dirt up. So it'll help maintain some more moisture for him. So we got that done. Actually, doesn't look too bad in there. I don't think that's going to be the best camera angle. Sorry. That may be a little bit better. Probably not. They're all going to get dizzy and yell at me for having a bad camera. But next thing is transferring the little monkey in there. Be right back. Okay, we're back. Trying to put the phone in the mount so we can do this as hand-free as physically possible, because he's a pretty quick little dude, and his nickname is the Orange Bitey Thing. So I'm going to try and do this with both hands and not one, because, well, that seems like a better idea. I lost my paintbrush. Oops. Be right back. Okay, I got my paintbrush. Time to release the Kraken. So if you notice, I think you can see it from there. I hope you can. I'm trying to make it a little bit better. I'm gonna make things worse. Yeah, there we go. That's a little bit better. If you notice, I moved that little piece of cork bark there, so it makes like a ramp. So now when I try and get him to go in, what I'm gonna do is try and persuade him so gently with the paintbrush to walk towards that cork bark and get him to walk down that. At least that's the plan. I do have a catch cup if things go horribly awry here. Yeah, let's get a good look at him while we can. OBT, petronoculas, murinus, and he is the Kikoma version of the OBT. So if you notice, I got the paintbrush behind him, and I'm just going to try and get him to do just something like that. Come on, buddy. Oh boy. Yep. That's going the way I planned, I swear. And of course, he is my first old world tarantula, so I'm being a little bit more hesitant with him. And he's being a little bit more of a uncooperative than the New Worlds have been. Oh, come on. Yeah. This ought to be an entertaining video. Rehoming tarantula gone horribly wrong here. And now the paintbrush is stuck to his webbing. He's not coming out. And we're just making a giant mess. Freaking awesome. Do I have a plan B? No, I don't have a plan B. Yoo-hoo! There you go. There, we got him. Perfect. Great. Excellent. Awesome. Holy crap. Holy crap. Yeah. He's in. Not good. Oh, that's slightly stressful.